Riverside is where we're going off base, about 15 minutes off base. And we're gonna go get some grubs and check out the local town. Hopefully we'll make it back.
It was a really eye-opening experience for me seeing, it's probably the closest I've seen to a third world country. I don't think it really is, but just seeing a different side of people and like how fortunate we are, you know, and the way we live, and that's always good, you know. It wasn't necessarily bad, it was just different, you know, seeing a country that's still kind of building back up from a lot of turmoil and trouble. And
I think it was healthy for us to go to a place like that, because everywhere else on this tour it's kind of like really nice places where we get these like hotel rooms and stuff and taken care of very well, and you kind of get used to that, and it almost kind of puts you in check when you actually go to a place like Kosovo. We stayed in barracks, we ate the same food that they were eating, and I think it was just like a healthy thing for me to see and kind of really remind me of why we do these specific tours and that we're here for those people, you know.
I got started in singing when I was 4 years old in a choir that my mom put me into in our church, and I've been singing ever since, all the way up into high school. Did a little bit of college singing, and I also tried out for American Idol in 2007 and got pretty far on that show, and it really inspired me to continue doing music full time. Some of my influences musically, Jewel and Celine Dion. And then later on, I always loved Mariah Carey too. Like, that's a powerhouse vocal right there. Right now, I'd say in the last 10 years or so, as I've become more into reggae, I've really started to appreciate other female vocalists, such as like Etana and Dawn Penn and all the reggae greats. And of course there's a new school of reggae female artists which I'm really appreciating right now, which is like Hyrie and Anuhea. Our good friend Wakane as well is coming out with an album, and I think it's really good the direction that reggae music is going as far as female artists. I'm glad to be a part of it. For me, getting warmed up before a show is really kind of like, I like to hang backstage and kind of be a little bit alone. I have a hard time when I'm at a show when people start coming up to me and they want to get my attention and talk to me, and I'm just kind of, I need to get in my headspace where, you know, kind of a calm headspace before I get out on stage, because sometimes there's a little bit of nerves. I'm pretty comfortable most of the time, but depending on the show, I get a little nervous, so I like to be kind of alone. Proud to be a woman with my head up high. I'm good, so fine. You do what you gotta do, and I'll do mine. I'm good, so fine. I won't take it anymore. I'ma be alright. I'ma be okay. It's really enjoyable if sometimes I step back from the audience and get to focus on the band members a little bit, because that does give me a lot of energy. Like, not only am I getting energy from the crowd, which is great, but also if I turn around and look at my band members and they're having a good time, that really pumps me up too.
Bondsteel, down with Mr. Groots, Task Force Hurricanes!
High five, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.